Hey, what's up guys, it's Talon. Today I'm going to be doing a live commentary game, so just going to be talking through my thoughts on the draft, kind of like I did in that Corky game a week or two ago, and just talk about my draft, what I'm picking, and just generally talk about my thought process in the game. Again, I'm not too worried about, you know, the winning or losing or whatever. I just want to take you through my mindset while playing a game of top lane, as I do have a bit of experience on the role. I ended up reaching Challenger there last season. So yeah, just going to talk about generally what's going on in the draft. So far we do have a tankier champion in Gragas, as well as a really strong bot lane. So currently I'm thinking like, definitely I could play an engage champ or a carry champ, so it doesn't really matter, it just depends on the matchup now. I'm more worried about the individual matchup rather than whether I need to play a carry or like an engage champion, since we do have some engage. They actually, oh, they almost took Gragas, but they did not. So I know my mid laner, he's my friend, he's a good player. I'm not duo with him, but I just happen to match with him. So I know he's definitely going to do well, he usually does. He's a really good pike mid player especially. So it looks like their bot lane is probably Ezreal Morgana, but could be Morgana jungle as well. Not entirely sure yet. We'll just wait and see, I guess. Yeah, that's going to be a Yone. So it could be Yone top or it could not be. We're not entirely sure. I'm going to pick Renekton here because I don't quite know my matchup for sure. But Renekton's a really good champion for both carrying and winning lane, as well as just kind of making engages later on and just stunning the carries. So the only problem with this pick is that it's kind of hard into Morgana because you can't stun Morgana, but it should still work out pretty well overall. Especially for the lane phase, which is really one of the main parts about top lane in general. If you can win lane, you're usually going to be set. Okay, so it's Akali and Yone, so I actually don't know yet which is mid and which is top. We'll just have to wait and see. Either matchup should be generally winning for us, so I'm going to stick with these runes. If it was more of a losing matchup, I might take second wind. Like if they were going to poke me out a lot early game, but because of the matchup, I can just stick with bone plating. And we have a pretty tanky comp, so definitely can build more of a carry type of champ. Oh, okay, they're going Lily actually, so never mind about that. It looks like me and Gragas are the tankiest champs on our team, so yeah. And then I'm looking at their damage types. They have mostly AD, but they do have some AP in Morgana and Akali, so I might want like 4th item to be some type of magic resist item, but my first item, so I can worry more about armor, going like Death Dance I think might be a good one. 3rd item, first item I'm gonna go Blade of the Rune King, and then Black Cleaver probably second. For my enchant this game, I'm thinking probably Gargoyle. I typically like going Gargoyle anytime where I'm more of like the tankier champ of my team, because it allows me to tank up a lot more. But if I get really fed, sometimes I'll go for Proto Belt or Teleport instead. But yeah, so we're against a Yone here. This is not a bad matchup for me. It's definitely should be winning if I play it properly. I can just stun him and then win any trade really. So I think I might start my stun here, but also I could start Q, because his first ability can outpoke me, and so I might not be in range to ever actually get my stun on him. So it might be better to start first ability here in this matchup. I'm going to take Control Ward because I know that I'm going to have priority in this lane since it is a winning matchup. So that way I can ward this bush here after I get the first wave, and that will allow me to clear any wards so my jungler could possibly gank at level 3 if he wants to. So typically I'll take Control Ward when I have the winning matchup, and then when I have the losing matchup, I'd rather just take a regular ward. I want to instantly get to this lane so that I can drag the minions like this. This will make them all target 1 minion so that that minion will die quicker. That way I can zone him off of more farm. I'm just going to stun him as he walks up. That's a good trade for me. I got the Kraken Slayer proc. That's why I started the Q here, or the W. He's going to try to dash onto me, so I got to back up. I actually lost that trade when I shouldn't have. And I let him get level 2, so it's quite bad for me so far. I'm going to go dash. Usually when I go second ability, I want to also go for my dash. That's an easy trade there. Definitely winning. He has his dash up, so I got to be aware of that. But I'm just going to tank that so that I can get the S. I'll take my heal here next. Now, once I have level 3, this is a really good power spike, especially since I have the rage bar at least at half. Really good. Gonna get a quick trade and then back up. That's really a good trade for me. Actually, I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. I actually screwed up, but I killed him at least. And he didn't get first blood, so it's still even. The wave is kind of bad for me though, so it's losing overall. Not the end of the world though. We got the solo, or we traded kills there. My mid laner got a kill. Good job to 0. So I do get outskilled by Yone, so I definitely want to try to have an advantage of this lane, but I'm actually currently losing because of where the wave was. So the wave ends up just being perfect for him and really bad for me. Kind of unfortunate. My jungler is here, so I can trade more aggressively. I also want to try to shove this lane in if I can. The reason being I don't want him to just hold this under tower, so I'm trying to pressure the lane if I can. It looks like it'll now come back into me. So now that the wave's coming back into me and he has ult, I just want to play more passive until I can get my ults. I'm probably going to look to dash in here, Q, W, and then just dash out. That way I can get the minions, I can get some poke onto him, but he does have a shield, so it didn't really do much. Bit unfortunate. Looks like a lot of deaths happening in the bot lane, sadly. Their jungler ganked, so I know that their jungler's not here. So I can be more aggressive if I see an opportunity for a kill. And Akali's gonna die again. Good job to my team there. Just really good trade there every time to just dash in like that and stun him. Looks like he might try to ult me. I'm gonna flash it if he does. If he ults, I can flash him and maybe I can bait it. I think I have a possible kill here if he messes up his ult. Oh, I didn't get there in time. If I was able to get there, I would kill him there. I screwed up. I tried to flash to him so that he would end up there and I would kill him, but I just barely did not get there in time. He does not have his ult now though, which is good. Looks like I'm dead. Okay, I'm not dead, but I'm playing this really badly so far. Oh, I'm getting ganked. Well, I can't really control that too much. I guess I could have backed, but unfortunate there. Luckily my team's winning, and when my team's winning, generally I just want to play for my team. I don't really want to worry as much about my gold, so I'm going to roam. Since I have my Blade of the Rune King Power Spike, I'm just going to play for the dragon fight here and try to help my team out. Typically a good idea when you are behind, but my jungler's not there, so it won't really work. Since my jungler's not here, it won't work. I can't do it, so I have to go back to the Herald. My jungler is just being pretty dumb right now, unfortunately. Not really playing for any objective. But, just gonna camp in this bush. There we go. That's what we want. That's exactly, like, I'm giving Yone a lot of gold here because I know that I am not going to be able to deal with Yone because I messed up early, so instead I'm just going to try to play for my team. We should win this fight for free since Yone's not here. Okay, nice. He knocked them into me. I kind of messed it up, but I rotated, got us kills. We did lose a lot in the bot lane, but I care more about getting my team ahead because I kind of recognize I'm not going to be a win condition this game due to my early mistakes. And ultimately, I do lose a decent amount to Yone, but I'll just play to stun him and shut him down later on in the game. And I'll also build Randu and Soman probably to stop his crits. I think that might be a helpful thing. since I need armor anyways. They recently buffed Randuin, so it's pretty good right now. Now we maybe could play for Herald as well. Looks like they have not gotten the Herald yet, so... There we go. Perfect kill. The Kali is really running it down right now. And despite losing lane, we're able to get a decent amount of value for our team. Yone is going to look for an ult here. We'll probably have to back out. I have ult soon actually. I'm going to turn on him. I just need my stun up. There we go. Perfect. So again here, like, I really messed up my lane early, but I ended up just playing for team fighting as I recognized, like, the win condition is not going to be my laning against the Yone, and it ends up working out really well for us. And we actually get a lot of kills. I end up turning it there on the Ezreal as well, and we get a turret for it. And so I think that's definitely like an important thing, is sometimes you're going to mess up your lane phase, and when you do, it's typically just better to play for your stronger teammates like I did in this situation here. And I ended up getting a ton of kills. That Ash arrow might end up killing me. It looks like I'm fine. So yeah, just able to kind of play around my teammates and get a lot of kills through them, and now I'm ending up pretty much even gold with this Yone after making a lot of mistakes. And we're overall ahead quite a bit in this game. We got Dragon. I think we got the Herald as well. Definitely looking good now. I was originally going to build... Oh, he has a ward in there or something? I don't know how he saw me, actually. There's no way he has that warded. I have no idea how he knew I was in there. That must have been a complete guess. Because he didn't have a ward in there, so I actually have no idea how he knows I'm in there. There's a 0% chance he would ward that bush ever, so... That's really confusing. I guess he just completely guessed and it worked. That's a really strange guess, but, I mean, well played, I guess. Anyways, yeah, so... Just able to play through my teammates here in team fights, and I'm just going to continue to do so. Yone is still very strong, so I have to shut him down. I might try to build Randuins like I was saying earlier, but he is making some dumb plays there, so that's good. He ends up giving away some gold. Just gonna push the mid lane here. I'm trying to stay very much with my team here because team fighting is looking like it's going to be our way to winning, more so than playing through side lane. Okay, nice. They did end up getting a kill, unfortunately. That was a good ult. We'll just get out. Unfortunate there. Yone might ult me. No, he's gonna have to get back. Okay. And so we're still getting a lot of kills here, winning a lot of fights. Again, I'm playing mechanically quite bad in this game, but just the better macros allowed me to have 11 kill participation, while Yone only has 4 kill participation, so he might have more gold, but he hasn't been able to provide as much to his team as he probably should. Oh, well, it looks like I'm just dead. I can kill her, though. Okay, I actually make it out as well. I get a free kill and I make it out. That's good. So yeah, I'll just back here. I can get my gargoyle since I am more playing for engage in this game. I'm ending up actually with the most gold in my team again after a lot of mistakes, so that's good. Item wise, I think I'll go for Randuin's next to kind of shut down the Yone, because he's quite a problem in this game. He's really their only real threat. The rest of them, I mean, their Ezreal as well is a bit of a threat, so I do have to worry about him, but I'm mostly worried currently about the Yone. We can play for the dragon here. Stacking dragon, since we already have one dragon, would be quite good for us. My teammates aren't in the best position though, because I do have a dead Caitlyn. So just kind of gonna try to hope my teammates end up coming. We're just stalling. Caitlyn's up now. Hopefully Caitlyn will be over here in time, and maybe we can end up getting a kill or something. Probably gonna look for either Yone or any ADC that I could target. Typically it's just best to one-shot the squishier champ. Nice, okay, we caught her out there. Really good just playing around the vision, and then we can just get this Dragon for free. I'll push out the top lane now. I've not been playing much towards the side lanes as you guys have seen this game, but here I see a good opportunity to get the side lane, so I might as well push it out when I have the opportunity and get some free gold, and then just back here now. So again, I'm playing very much for team fighting since that is our win condition in this game. A lot of times Renekton is quite good into assassins, so since they have multiple assassins on their team, team fighting against those assassins is going to work quite well for me. Now if I'd gotten more of an advantage early, I could have played more for the side laning. However, since my teammates are really kind of the players who were getting the advantages early, I'm playing around them. Yone is going to get probably a double there. No, he gets rooted, so he won't get both. That's good at least. Ezreal, is it possibly able to be killed? Or Morgana? Okay, nice. I managed to make it out and get the kill there. That was good. That was a bit risky, but I thought I saw an opportunity going for the stun and then make it out, and I did. I had to waste my flash and gargoyle, but I think it was still worth it since there's not really an objective up for a while. Baron's coming up soon, but it's pretty early on in the game to get Baron. There's a big wave bot lane, so Caitlyn's actually going to get it, and I'd rather have Caitlyn get more gold on her, since Caitlyn is more of a late game carry. For me as Renekton, my goal in this game is always just playing for my teammates. Unless I get a crazy advantage, I'm not going to scale up well. So scaling is basically obviously like how strong you are in the late game. So for me, I'm mostly just trying to figure out a way to get my champions that are really good in the late game an advantage so that they could carry the late game, while my job is more just to do really well in the early game, which I've managed to do. After my poor laning phase, I've managed to get a lot of kills to kind of snowball this game. I see many of them fighting there, so I'm probably just going to try to split push to pressure so that they can't do Baron, because that's probably the best opportunity right now. But at the same time, if I split push, I'll just die. So I don't really want to do that. I'm just going to go hover here and see if I could possibly pick someone off. That's a good kill by my teammates. He's inting there. That was dumb. Nice. I think we're just going to back here. We'll take that one free pick. That was good. Their Akali is definitely making a lot of mistakes here. This game would be much harder if we weren't against her. And it looks like he's going to die. But that's okay. They trade the kills. We'll take it. We'll take it. Gonna go for Sterix to gauge here next because I do want something for the magic damage on their team. And Sterix gauge is good against both types of damage because it not only gives you health, but it also gives you a big shield. Okay, that was a good kill there. I try to go for the stun just to bait him into my Gragas, who gets the kill. Good job, Gragas. Well played. And yeah, we'll just back here now. Looking like we're head overall. Again, the Yone, as I've said for this entire game, is the strongest member of the team. So anytime that you are just more of a tankier champion with CC and you're looking to just help your teammates, what you want to focus on is CCing either a squishy member of the team or CCing the carry. And so in this case, Yone is kind of the carry. So in team fights, if I can, I'm going to try to look for Yone. I'm going to take their jungle. Anytime you can take enemy jungle as well is very good. Oh, he's dead, I think. Managed to get 2 there. That was pretty good. They got a shutdown on Gragas, but we got a couple kills there. I'm again gonna go look for their jungle. Anytime if you can't push turrets, look for jungle instead, because that's free gold. You're denying them gold and you're getting your own gold, so you might as well do that anytime that's possible. I can push out the bot lane here now as well. As soon as we end up getting a few kills on the map, we're just looking for any type of advantage we can get. So basically I'm just trying to maximize the gold I get while they're dead, since they can't really punish me in any way. I can get this entire turret because I saw someone top and their other players mid lane, which means that the other 3 are obviously dead. So I can get this turret for free, and then I'm going to go back for the dragon. I have the Sterix now for dragon, which is a huge buff for me. And now you can see, because of all that gold that I just got, I have the most gold in the game at 14,000. So I'm overall very, very strong for this fight. I'm going to look for a last item, Death Dance probably, or GA actually. GA looks pretty good because it'll just allow me to survive for much longer. Gonna dash to these minions to get there faster. My dash will be back up by the time I probably need it. And we can just start this on cooldown because we're really ahead in this fight right now. So we just want to force a fight if we can. We just don't want to group for the Yone. I'm going to look to stun Yone after he goes in. Or a Kali, because she's kind of just being dumb. Got a double kill there. Okay, we end up killing 3 and just trading our life for it. It looks like Gragas actually died. Sadly, I did not expect him to die, to be honest. That's unfortunate. It looks like we can get this dragon, though. We just need Lilia to get the smite there. I kind of messed up, honestly. That was a bit my fault. I went too deep. I didn't need to go so deep in there. I think Karma can kill him. Or, yeah, we can kill him. That should be a double kill. That's overall winning still of the fight. Oh, wait, he missed his Q. Oh, okay, he got him. Nice, nice. Okay, so yeah, we do win that fight. It was a bit messy. I got 2 really good kills off the start of the fight, and then I went too deep. If I just played for my life there, I would have been strong enough to do a lot more. However, we win the fight. We get the dragon. We have 3 dragons. We're up a lot. You can see I have a ton of kills this game. I've just been assassinating people, which is really what Renekton's good at. He's a very good assassin in the early game, and then he kind of turns into a tankier champion with CC in the late game, which is what I really like about him. He's very versatile. Although he does again fall off more in the late game, you still have some great uses on him if you can play it well. Which I think I've done okay this game after my lane phase again. It looks like Yone might end up getting the kill there, which he will. That's unfortunate because they could possibly go for Baron now. So we want to check the Baron just in case. Yone is of course not there, so it's not realistic that they would go for the Baron. But I'm going to hover around in case they're anywhere in the vicinity. Akali's there. And I'm guessing that Yone will come soon. We just gotta back up here and wait. We're mostly just waiting for our teammate to come back. When you have like one teammate on your team dead and they're all alive in the late game, you typically just want to wait because you're not going to be able to do a ton. Oh, good kill though. They messed up big time. And that's their carry who died. I want to pressure Baron here. I'm checking if they have any wards and they don't. So I think we could definitely pressure the Baron. Unless our Gragas dies, but he survived luckily. Nice. Nice. Okay, we could go Baron here. So we managed to pick off a couple. Really well played by us there. I'm trying to get my team to just go Baron. There we go. Okay, we're going. So after we get Baron here, we're going to want to probably end up split pushing. So I think I'm going to go bot lane. Or top lane rather. Oh, that almost got stolen. That was very scary. So I'm going to go for the top lane here. And we also want to play for the Elder Dragon, which spawns in 20 seconds. And we have the Baron buff to fight the Elder Dragon, which is going to be very beneficial for us. Again, I'm going to look for the Yone in the fights or the Ezreal because those are the 2 strongest members of their team right now. And because we're ahead so much, unless those members manage to pop off, we should win for free. I could push the top lane, but right now I see that there's a more pressing issue, which is the Elder Dragon spawning, so I'm going to play for that. I'm going to look to flash on any member of their team that I can at this point, because if we can kill someone, the fight should just be won. They probably know that we're in the bush, so I'm going to move over to this one. Yone is currently not even pressuring the Elder Dragon. He's just bot lane. Okay, and I can back for bot lane because they killed the important member of their team there. We're going to get the Elder Dragon, and I'm just going to go flash onto this guy in a second. And we're going to kill him, and this should be GG. We just pressure the mid lane, and we just attack the Nexus, and we should win. I might have to actually back here, though. Yeah, it looks like I have to back. I'll let my team do that, because I just need to get this bot lane and stop it from dying. I don't know why my Caitlyn's not with them, but I think they'll win anyways. I think we can just end the game through mid here. Yeah, so that should be it. That should be GG. So basically, yeah, I mean, even though I had a bad start to the early game, I ended up actually being able to carry the game by rotating and helping my team in fights and focusing a lot more just on the team play, because I did notice my teammates had some early advantages, and I managed to catch out a lot of their members when they would overextend. And so that was obviously me. I am playing in Diamond right now on this account, but of course I'm a challenger top laner, so I thought that was a decent gameplay that I'll end up showing you guys. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.